Hi everyone, it's CherryEnchantress. I'm here with another pick a card reading, and this time we're going to be focusing on who are your spirit guides. It's meet the makers, meet the guides that have been with you all this time, helping you co-create and make good choices and guide you and lead you in the right path. I wanted to say real quick thank you to Queen Sugar for a really nice free reading last night that focused on meditation. And so the first thing I did this morning was meditate, and it took me straight to one of my main spirit guides, and it was a really beautiful experience. So I hope you guys too can meet yours. Everyone has several spirit guides, and in these piles you might find a few you resonate with, and maybe a few that you might be surprised that you have. Spirit guides can be the form of ancestors, angels, any kind of higher being, light, a keeper of a light, and even sometimes pet guides, and all kinds of spirit guides can be there helping you, protecting you, guiding you. A lot of you might have fairy godmothers and fairy godfathers. There's just a vast number of guides that we can call upon to help us, especially in a moment of trouble or doubt or losing faith. So I hope this helps you guys today. Find a guide that can help you, lead you back down the path of hope and seeing the future as something that's going to be bright for you and full of abundance. Okay, so we have 3 piles. This one will be pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1 is this clear crystal crescent moon. Pile 2 is a clear crystal quartz wand. And pile 3 is a clear crystal quartz cluster. I hope you like that. You might want to play with that all day today. Clear crystal quartz cluster. Anyway, so choose your pile. You can watch all 3 piles. There's no right or wrong to this. This is guidance, from spirit, from higher beings, and from light sources here to just talk to you today. So you can pick one, you can pick all of them, you can pick combinations, whatever you choose. Let's push out our breath. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes, release your breath. Open your eyes, and now let them drift to the pile that's meant for you. Let's begin. Okay, here's pile number 1 with the clear quartz crescent moon. Let's see what spirit guides want to come out and talk to you today. So we have, yes, good old Archangel Michael. It's like he's the first and foremost. I was raised Catholic, and so I feel like my first spirit guide would be Jesus, God. But when I started to explore the archangel world, definitely Michael came out to say hello to me before all the others. And he's here to guide you and help you. In this case, it's about the first chakra, your root chakra, and about stability and security. So if you ever need, you need to feel secure in a situation, you need to feel strength again and protection. Somebody mentioned to me that Archangel Michael helped them in a situation where they just needed comfort, they were alone. And that's what these angels do. They can help and comfort us when we need them, when we're feeling alone or lonely. You also have the Archangel Raphael, which is the 4th chakra, and that is your heart chakra. So especially if your situation and your circumstances have to do with the heart, it's important to talk to Raphael, to connect with him, because Raphael can soothe those aches that you feel around your heart chakra. there's lots of ways you can do things that you can do to heal that heart chakra. You might like to incorporate rose quartz into your life so you can connect and heal with Raphael. Find meditations and ways to connect with a special person, soulmate, twin flame, or just connect with the community by giving and volunteering and doing generous work that will help open up that heart chakra to allow love into your life and light. A light love. All right, and then from the angels and ancestors, but there are archangels in here too, I think. We have the wise one. She's saying, grow within your current situation. So I think of Grandmother Willow. I know she could represent Native Americans and some ancestry that you might not even know you have. I feel like she's connected with the earth. She's connected with animals. Could also be connected with rituals and those, like, the deeper spiritual matters, but spirituality that has a material basis, where everything is earth matter, everything on earth matters, and everything has energy and molecules, and we're all connected. I mean, it's corny, but if you think of the song that Pocahontas sings, it's like that very much. It's this vibe that everything has a breath, everything has a life, everything is connected, everything is important. So wise one is saying for you to start to work harder now, to knuckle down, to be committed, to be reliable, to open up your wisdom and insights from your elders, your ancestors. Your elders and your ancestors, not just people who have passed, but older wise ones in your life that are giving good advice that you might not be paying attention to. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking, which is commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you're being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You're being reminded of how it feels to let down and experience unreliability, and that it is not who you're born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. I think Spirit sees what you're working on, and sees you sometimes wanting to give up. But don't give up, because Spirit feels that you're on the right track and they're encouraging you. And you also got from the Secret Keepers of the Light, you have Master Jesus. So if you are not of the Christian religion, don't take this as somebody that you have to follow if you don't believe in Jesus. You don't have to follow any of this, if you don't want to. But just know he was a real person, and people regarded him in different ways. Christians believed him to be the Savior, but many believed him to at least be a very wise prophet. So keep in mind that Master Jesus is here to bring forgiveness, love, and forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So this kind of goes in conjunction with the wise one. She is about the right, staying on your path, staying on track. So let's see what else Master Jesus might want to say. Hello, Jesus. Master Jesus is saying, you are on a path of light, love, and forgiveness. So This is a man who needs no introduction. Through both the Gospels and the Gnostic Gospels, we have come to know Jesus as a great teacher, loving guide, and generous soul who accepts us all. Although he is the focal point to Christianity, he will respond to anyone who reaches out to him. He helps us overcome sacrificial love when we have to leave behind something in order to get the love we want. He is also the light keeper we call on for support with forgiveness. He reminds us that our connection is love, and it's the most important connection we will ever create. His twin flame is Mary Magdalene. Forgiveness is the act of self-love. You're being encouraged to know that whatever you have done to yourself or others, the divine is not condemning you. You don't have to forget what has happened, but you no longer need to allow your whole story to be defined by a situation that doesn't support your happiness. Jesus is here to bring miraculous shifts of healing to you and all those around you, and to release you from the burden of self-loathing. He wants you to know that he sees the child of God within you. He also brings clarity and healing to any situations concerning your Father, either on earth or in heaven. And that could be deep for a lot of you guys, right? Thinking about your dad can trigger you. Wow. And me too, a little bit, My dad was generally a good guy, but there's things, But I feel my dad is, he's in the spirit realm, he's like a different person, He's all the good things that he ever was, And he's my guide, so. Hello, Dad. How are you? So now we're going to use the Akashic Tarot. We've got Uriel and the Sphinx. So your lineage could go back to Egypt, or you have a very strong connection with a lot of native areas, like the original Egypt and the pyramids. And Uriel is here to say hello, and so is, here we go again, the light of the world. It could be either Jesus or the Father, or God the Father himself. So that's some powerful stuff here. So let me tell you what Uriel and the Sphinx has to say to you. As the cars drive on by. So the Uriel and the Sphinx has Uriel. She's one of my favorites. When she comes around, I usually see her in lights flickering, or in the rainstorm, thunder, and lightning. Archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx under full moon. The Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength, and the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth and the ancient mysteries of the world. Here the Archangel Uriel connects and confers with this great source of mystery. This card shows that it's time for you to do most of the important and possibly most difficult work in your life, the digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self and your deepest power. It's much like the wise one here. She's saying it's time to dig deep. It's time to knuckle down. So knuckle down, dig deep. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that buried it up to its neck. And you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and history so that you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already, and you have made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you, Uriel, whose name means fire of God, and she's also represents the crown chakra, so she can help you with the crown chakra and your intuition. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also, be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is this work that leads you to your initiation and your higher power. So an Akashic Force meditation goes like this. Sense the Archangel Uriel approach you and send his energy into you. Take a deep breath and feel yourself filled with the desire to carve out a new life for yourself. Let this force and purpose swell within you. With them, you can blast away the old and create that new life in every moment. And then the light of the world is showing an old sage holding a glowing lantern and knocks on a door with no hatch. A young man inside is too distracted to answer the knock. Your divine being is trying to get your attention. All it takes is a moment of your awareness to open the door. Though your life may be busy, the opportunity now presents itself for you to move into a higher awareness. It's a great time to open your higher self and all its wisdom and powers. It is your soul, your eternal being who approaches, but it's up to you and only you to open the door. You do that by taking real and regular action in knowing and feeling the wise and radiant being that you are forever. Through the meditation and study, you can own that enormous love, power, and vision. You can make every day sacred by going within, and once you do, you will know a radiant and great power in every step with every word. You will be able to bring this magnificent force to your world, changing your life forever. So with a meditation here is, with a deep breath, you find yourself and you fill yourself with the grace and peace and light of your higher self. Your vision opens to a wider universe, and you realize that you have all the time and power in the world. Eternity fills you. So I'm thinking, instead of charms that I might pick, I'll just reach in and pick out one saint and see who we get. First saint that I see. Oh, you got Saint Dymphna. Saint Dymphna is the patron saint of people with depression or sadness or feeling a little down or blue. So she's here also guiding you. Like, whenever you're feeling down, all you need to do is call upon Saint Dymphna and she can help you. Okay? Alright, everybody. Well, I hope you like that. If you like that, feel free to comment below. Give it a thumbs up, share it, whatever you want to do. If you need something like this personally, you can reach out to me at my email address. It's in the description box. And we can do sort of a light worker reading for you, figure out who your guides are, and how they're here to help you and what you need to do next. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next. Alright, and pile number 2 is with the clear quartz wand. Let's see who your guides, archangels, ancestors, and whoever else might be. It didn't include any animal spirits in this group, but just know that also resonates. And you know, there's other readings that I've done where you can see who your animal spirits are too, so you might want to look that up. Let's see what you got. All right, you got the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. I know a lot of people out there who especially like Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron is the 3rd eye angel. The 6th chakra is also the 6th sense. It's this 3rd eye that is not visible to us, but it's there. You might like to massage it sometimes to help open it up if it hasn't been opened yet. But the 3rd eye will help you be more discerning and use your intuition more and be sure of the visions that you see, that this is not just you being crazy and in your mind. This is for real. This is you seeing something, and you have more power than you realize that you do. A lot of you like Metatron. Metatron he's a very vibrant soul, a very vibrant being, and a great guide, can guide you in all kinds of ways. Let me see what else it says about Metatron. I like Metatron. I think Metatron also deals with shapes too, and unique ways of coming to you, and visions and pictures. He's very powerful, and he brings the indigo vibrations into the third eye, and it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process, and expanded perceptive towards broader horizons is coming. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning, and you're on the right track to developing deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. And let's see, who else do you have? And the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And Chamuel is really beautiful too. Chamuel is all about enthusiasm. It's your sacral chakra. It's right at your belly button, and it sort of infuses you with like joy. I think this is a time in the world where there's a lot of joy missing, because some of the joy that we find is in community, right? In celebrations, in going to movies, and going to concerts, and going to festivals, and that seems to be stymied a bit, you know. Although anybody wanting to come down to Texas, they're doing the Texas Renaissance Festival down here, but everybody has to wear masks. But that's an opportunity to get creative. So if you need some kind of outlet or release, there's still things like that available. So Chamuel's talking about emotions of desire and life force energy. It's a golden light, and it's at the solar plexus. So that's right, you know, right there at the navel. And here is where the emotions of desire and personal energy kind of swirl around. It indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or on its way. And this is a great time to move toward the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. It's kind of like don't hesitate kind of energy here. All right, let's see, you got from your angels and ancestors, you got the medicine mother. Honor your inner knowing. It's almost like sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. She's an ancestor saying, you just know, you know these things, and you don't need to question what you know, because you know, right? It's right there. It's like undeniable, and a great way of knowing what you know is how you feel. If you feel inside your sacral chakra, it's like the angels are backing me up on this. If you feel in your sacral chakra an excitement, a joy about something that you're about to do, then you can kind of know you're on the right track. This is you feeling those feelings that it's synchronistic, it's auspicious, it's right. And she's also saying take action. Chamuel is saying take action. And she's saying do what you know you need to do. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful. This could be somebody's mom saying hello. And this medicine mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes, and it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world, it's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The medicine mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. there's an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you know you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage, yes, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you, and then the steps just get easier and easier and easier, and before you know it, you're walking out the door, one foot in front of the other. And another beautiful, amazing guide you have is from the light workers. What are these guys called? Keepers of the light. You have Serapis Bay, Ascension. You're headed in the direction of ascension. You know you are. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. All right, Serapis Bay. So we're also going back ancient times, with in the Egyptian times, back to some origins, some deep origins with him, the Serapis Bay. So Serapis Bay is the light keeper in charge of ascension. He once served as a priest in Luxor, Egypt, helping those passing on to cross over into the light. Now he is a presence we can all call in order to ascend. Ascension means rising up. It reminds us of the story of Jesus being resurrected after death. This means that Serapis Bay can guide us from the lowest states of being back to the light. His energy almost like that of the phoenix, giving us the support to move out of our own hell or darkness into a space that supports our growth. The stars cannot shine without darkness. You may have experienced a low state of being, trauma or depression, but this is a new beginning. Become aware of growth. There is always room for improvement. There's also a sense of presentation now. You may be receiving documentation or certification to acknowledge your growth or experience. It's important to cherish this time and to realize that without the challenges or obstacles you have faced, you wouldn't be as strong, powerful, or focused as you are today. You're ascending personally and spiritually at this time, and the universe is here to support you. So it's a long, slow process, but you're getting there. It's like the meditation that I did today. It was a countdown, a descending into a beautiful garden, and then it counted again, and where I walked up these steps out of the garden back into the earthly realm. And just this descension and ascension feelings were both pretty amazing, but especially coming out of it, it was like an enthusiasm. It felt like this, like I had this renewed energy, like I knew now, like I had a purpose. I knew that I was so wrong about things, and I felt like recharged and happy to have met my guide, and I was ready to bring what I learned in the garden out to you guys, and ready to almost run up the steps again to bring it to you guys. So it's something that you might like to try. It's a really beautiful meditation. Okay, so next we're going to use the Akashic Tarot. You have Adsum. I love this because you've got angels here, so like Metatron. You have ancestors, so maybe, mothers, fathers. You have fairies even. Fairies are all around too. I see them. Like I see little blue sparkles all around me all the time. I feel exactly this, like goosebumps on my shoulders and down my shoulders and arms whenever I get a hug from an angel. And then just kind of like ancestors that are around me make me feel warm and loved and protected and encouraged, So you have all of this around you. This is just kind of an example of how it looks, I guess, in a certain sense, to have your guides around you. And you also have Archangel Raphael. So Raphael is really great here to help you with love situations. But I'm going to read about Adsum and see what this is meaning for you. So this is one of the major arcana, but it's not like any other deck. So that's why I feel the need that I have to read it so I can get it just right, because I can't compare it to the Rider-Waite type of tarot. It's all separate on its own special meanings. So this picture here is showing a candle casts light upon a book held by a young woman sitting at a desk. Her eyes are drawn to the side as if she were distracted from her reading by a curious thought or somebody nearby. She's surrounded by several people, many of whom are somewhat translucid and glowing. An angel bends and whispers, "Atsum, I've arrived. I am here. I attend you." Atsum is a single word that has many, many meanings. First, it affirms your own strength and focus in the present. You can use it as a command word whenever you find yourself distracted from what is at hand. Oh, that's good. That's good. Pile 1 should check this out too. So just say this. Say, "Atsum, I am here," and feel yourself attended to the situation or person before you. This word also declares your arrival at your goals and all your wishes coming true. Say, "Atsum, I arrive," and take a moment to see yourself reaching your goals absolutely. Whenever you get this card, know that you're on your way to the results you seek with the help of others and the glorious help of Spirit. This card also reminds you to be assured that no matter what's happening in your life, Spirit is always there for you. They reach out to you, sharing their light and power and serving you in every way. From the least to the highest, from grandma to divine, an eternal community attends you. Say, "Adsum," and take some time to attend to them too. You can act on your promise to God as Spirit lifts you up upon their shoulders. You are present for each other, and together you arrive at your dreams. That's so nice. So your Akashic Force message and meditation is this. Close your eyes and sense all your spirit guides gathering. Take a deep breath and feel the words, "Atsum, I arrive," inside you. The divine stands next to you as you arrive at your highest dream. See it now. I love it. I think I might draw myself an Atsum picture and put all the beings that I imagine around me. One time, one of my sparkles of light did a reading for me because she was also a tarot reader and studying the light. And she's a beautiful girl with the most incredible aqua blue eyes I have ever seen in my life. She had the light in her eyes and just really soft, delicate skin, gentle nature, and a belly dancer. And she did a reading real quick for me, and she said, "You have pillars of light around you." So that made me feel really good, and it felt true. It resonated, because there are times where I just feel it, like this amazing pillars, like kind of like this or this, I see these like tall, glowing things behind me, just glowing lights, and maybe it's just these angels just so ultra powerful that they have their light are like big, like Empire State Buildings and like the skyline of lights of angels. So just the imagery just made me feel really good when she said that. So to kind of keep in the theme, I'm not going to do massive charms, but I am going to pick out whatever saint I see first. And you got Saint Lawrence. All right, well, my grandfather, hello, Grandpapa. He touched my arm. Grandpapa Schwender, his name was Lawrence. And maybe somebody out there has a Lawrence in their life. Or maybe you can look up what St. Lawrence is the patron saint for and how it affects your life and how it can help you in this reading. Oh yeah, and I still need to read about Raphael. So let's continue with Raphael, because this is important. This is your love life over here. This guy might be coming into your life. Somebody who has this essence of Raphael. or somebody named Raphael might be coming. The Archangel Raphael walks down the path and approaches you, sharing his healing and uplifting light. He is a profoundly loving spirit who has an important role in bringing the Akashic power to you. This beautiful being carries the energies of love, family, miracles, healing, and blessed journeys. He can share all these intentions and experiences with you and more. Of all the archangels, Raphael most often comes in the guise of a human. This card can indicate that helpful others may be attending you now. It also portends a time of great achievement in your personal life, and Raphael is opening the door. Blessings abound with this card, and it may be a renewal of a lost dream, a reuniting of family members, or healing, perhaps of a physical condition or of a broken heart. Even if those conditions have been hanging on for a while, now is the time when you can really break through. Let Raphael be your partner in this process, and you'll soon see why they call him the miracle worker. That's kind of what a lot of us need, huh? So here's your little Akashic Force meditation. Open yourself to the presence and touch of the Archangel Raphael, who stands beside you now. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel your whole life fill with the healing energy of boundless love. Every cell, every thought, every moment vibrates with the radiant power and love of Raphael. Alrighty, I'm going to move on to the next now. I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you do. And if you need anything, please reach out to me through my email address. That should be in the description box. Okay, and here we go with pile number 3 and the clear crystal quartz cluster. Let's see. Who are your angels? Now we get to see the detail a little bit because the clouds have rolled over. Let's see who's first. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. She came out in pile 2 in a different card, but and sometimes she's depicted as a female and sometimes as a male. You can decide for yourself what you'd like to see when you see your angels. They don't really, they do take, like Michael definitely is a man, but some of them can kind of be like waver back and forth. Anyway, Uriel is a very special, beautiful angel. She is about the crown chakra, which is your intuition. She's the fire of God. Let me tell you a little bit more about her. She brings a lot of really strong energy and power into your life, and especially the psychic intuition. That's really going to be strong for you coming up now. And she's going to help you with that. And she's all about spiritual connections, intuition, and inspiration. She's the fire of God, and she wears this crystal crown that vibrates with passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra and located at the top of your head. And it indicates that an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings of the spirit world is happening. It's like downloads incoming. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected to the assistance from the spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of an ascended master, which I was in today, and a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you up to the Akashic records, or Alaya consciousness, the storehouse of all information. I'm stumbling because I have so much to say about this. Thanks to Uriel, I had kept reading this over and over, and I was like, I need to learn more about the Akashic records. I need to learn more about her soul's origins. And because I had this desire for it, things started popping up like, one of my sparkles of light said, do you have the Keepers of the Light card? Or the Secret Language of Light? And I was like, nope, I don't have that. But I'll get that. And it's an amazing deck that's taught me so much, that's opened things up. And then I was, kept reading about Akashic records and looking it up and listening to more information about it, and noticed that there was an Akashic tarot. I was like, I'm gonna get that too and see what else I can learn, So it's fun how one thought goes to another thought in your journey for knowledge, for your quest for truth, for knowledge. It's like a thirst, So this is a connection that's open now for you, and you will find your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. So yeah, your 7th chakra is now open to its perfect healthy state, love and inspiration from spirit, and your own intuition flow fully to you now. Let's see what else you got. Look, you also got Archangel Gabriel. This is the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra as well. Those of you who are singers or voiceovers or vloggers or tarot readers or in the profession of using your voice very much, definitely need to have a nice line of connection, like have Gabriel on speed dial and use him and get his help for things, because that is what Gabriel is here to do. He is here to help you with communication, especially maybe you're great at communicating when it comes to your job, but maybe not so much in your social world or with your relationships. So Gabriel is here to help you with self-expression and speaking your truth. He holds the trumpet, and you might notice him. He's judgment in the tarot. He's right there holding his trumpet. He holds a trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself. So never deny your profound, integral value. Speak up for yourself. Write it in your journal. Let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. It can also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. So, communication is not just through the throat, it is also through the mind. And maybe here we have both, right? With Uriel and Gabriel, you're doing a lot of mental telepathy too, maybe with certain people, and also your community. Or maybe you're getting downloads. It's like I can't catch up to the messages they're sending me. You're getting downloads from Uriel, and that you have to speak out to your community. So yeah, this could definitely be a tarot reader, light worker deck here. So from your angels and ancestors, you have the Shaolin Master. Some of you might have origins, really have family ties to a Shaolin master, but some of you may not even realize that you have anything to do with other cultures that you're connected with, but there's a lot of you that will have this power. I think my son might even, he has this warrior that hangs around him that protects him, and so you might have something like this, think about Mulan. Think about the little cricket in Mulan, and if you just need like a more simplistic guide to help you about Shaolin masters. But I'll tell you about this guy. All right, so the Shaolin master, he's one of the masters. He's a master that could be coming out to visit you and guide you. And you didn't even realize that they were there. Sometimes a lot of times I know this is what happens to people. they'll open their eyes and they'll see a face real close to them, or they'll see something that startles them, and they think maybe it's a bad spirit, but no, it could actually be a guide, a guardian and a guide. All right, so Shaolin Master's talking about be graceful in movement and action. Slow and steady, breathe and flow, take a gentler approach. The Shaolin Master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it in the right moment. It also teaches subtlety, because when you're too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you are working on. The Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art, and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions. So, Shaolin Master is trying to show you and guide you and tell you that you flow like water, blow like wind, and connect with your purest intentions. You don't need to feel, or don't have to feel rushed, or need to feel like you need to rush ahead. The gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move through and flow through things and flow through life with, instead of just pushing against it. Like, it's like going against the grain or go against the flow. Sometimes, you want to speak up for an opposing point of view, but if you're always going against it, try to find a way to incorporate yourself within it, pull back and slip down and around, and it's about your movements and your grace that will help you get around this situation. So, do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So let's see what your Keepers of the Light has to say. You have Radha, soul flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. So this could be helping you with your relationship. Like, I feel like every pile had at least a little relationship help too. And Radha is yet another ancestry that you might be linked to that you don't even realize that you're linked with. Or a guide here that you had no idea could actually be your guide. But she's beautiful with her lotus flower and her light. And some of you might resonate with Radha more than Shaolin, and some of you might resonate with Shaolin. But or maybe you have a connection with both, and people like them that have these energies. So Radha is saying to rediscover yourself, and she's the Hindu goddess Radha, and she's the divine feminine counterpart and twin flame of Krishna. She's considered to be to represent the Shakti, the divine feminine and creative spirit of the universal life force. Without the female, the male cannot be created, and for this reason, Shakti is a powerful force that is honored and cherished. Radha is completely devoted to her partner and illustrates the age-old adage, behind every powerful man is a powerful woman. This could be a clue to those of you who are females interested in a male and know that you are necessary and powerful in this connection. And then for those males out there that's connected to female, you need to respect your partner, you're in your twin flame, because they're a necessary part of your life and your connection. She is dedicated to supporting all those who seek relationship harmony and healing. at one point she's learned what it was like to be separated from Krishna. And so she can also bring healing to those who are suffering the loss of a partner or a separation. So she's also known the separation. For those of you who are twin flames, you know, she knows what it's like to be in separation, and she can help you. So loving union and connection and relationship harmony are key at this time. I think this is, for all three piles, it's a heightened key of importance because of some more astrological events, which I'll get to in another reading. But remember, you know, there's windows of opportunities, and sometimes the windows close. There's heightened intensity for opportunities, and sometimes they dim, and you have to wait for another cycle to make use of these portals. So now we're upon another one of those heightened moments of opportunity, and if you really want to connect with people, this is the time. So you have now the opportunities to find that lost part of yourself, maybe sensual aspects or the capacity to cherish yourself. The relationship around you will then begin to reflect the love you have for yourself. Increased romance, love, and opportunities to express divine harmony through love are all becoming apparent in your life. You deserve divine love, and Radha, with her Shakti presence, is here to awaken this loving connection within you now. All right, and because of Archangel Uriel, I stumbled upon these lovely tarot, Akashic Tarot, and let's see what your Akashic Tarot has to say. You have Archangel Michael. Very good. So Archangel Michael did come out in pile 1 as well, and this is kind of like, he's sort of like the starter archangel, you know. He's like if you don't already know Archangel or feel connected with them, he's so easy to love and to be near and to feel connected with. He's the first Archangel that I was connected with, and so yeah, he's very protective, and he has a good sense of humor, and he's kind-hearted, and he's just there for anybody who needs him. And then you have Archangel Gabriel. Oh my gosh, you got Gabriel twice. Well, definitely Gabriel is strong in your life, okay? Very important. So your throat chakra and all that Gabriel is important to you. So I'm curious what the Akashic Tarot has to say about these two guys. They're both within the major arcana, and major arcana in the Akashic Tarot is very different than the Rider-Waite, and so I have to kind of read everyone. So the Archangel Michael is saying that he is a channel of divine power. He's seen here sharing his energy with 2 small children, bringing them great strength and support. He's about to pick up the boy, and he can help you lift your energy too. Where's the boy? I don't see another kid in here. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's very dark. I don't know if you can see him, but his shape is like right there. I might outline this so you can see the little boy. The boy's reaching up. See his little hands reaching up. He's saying, "Pick me up, Michael. Pick me up." So, when you get this card, know that your energy reflects Michael's amazing strength. This can be a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing and you know what action to take next. Trust your convictions, your power, and your resourcefulness. Michael heralds a time of greater courage, force, initiative, and action, so don't delay. He's right there with you, so tap into the dynamo within you and take the action that compels you. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourself to new heights. That's really nice. And the Akashic Force meditation is this. Close your eyes and sense Archangel Michael's approach. Begin to feel the force of your own courage and strength grow within you, making you ready to take action with confidence and peace. Feel the power that fills every part of you now. Beautiful. All right, so let's have a look at Archangel Gabriel. He is the divine messenger. the Archangel of Communication. He comes with his trumpet and scroll, as well as 2 gentle sparrows. Where are those sparrows? Oh, I see. They look like butterflies. Oh, I see. Okay, their face is like that. It's one face. Okay. I think maybe these images, some of it, the detail got lost because of the matte of the paper. It took like sort of a intensity in the hue. Anyway, but so the sparrows, though, signify powerful yet peaceful expression. I always keep my love doves nearby to represent, our connection, our loving connection. And on his chest, he wears the crest of Mercury, the god of communication. This loving angel carries the sacred words of truth into the world and brings them easily to you. When this card appears upright, it indicates a profound connection to this wonderful presence. Your power of expression is now on the rise. You will have an easier time communicating with others, expressing your feelings, and even working on projects involving communication, such as publishing, counseling, teaching, mediumship, journalism, marketing, radio, or television. Like I said, maybe some of you are bloggers, vloggers, actors, voiceover artists. Now is the time for any of these endeavors. But no matter what you do, remember the power of words. Call on Gabriel to inspire you and let yourself sing out, singers. So feel Archangel Gabriel step before you and place his hand upon you. Oh, he's singing out. This is She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain, I think. She comes when she comes. Anyway, so he fills you with the will to express your words. What do you want to share with, and with whom? So Archangel Gabriel's placing his hands upon you. He fills you with the will to express your words. What do you want to share, and with whom? Very interesting. All right, so I'm not going to do big charmy chunks, chunky charms, but I'm going to pick out the very first saint I see, and you have Saint Cecilia. I have a great aunt named Cecilia. I mean, she was an angel in real life. She was a nun, actually. She was a Dominican nun, beautiful lady. And I just feel like she could be a protector angel too, or ancestor. And we might like to look up Cecilia, Saint Cecilia, and what she is a guardian angel of. She's got an instrument in her hand, so maybe this is singers out there or musicians. Cecilia the musician. So you might like to check out that be your assignment for this reading. Check out Saint Cecilia, and that will be your additional message for this reading. So I hope you like that. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to comment below. I know this is yet again different than other things that I do, but I was moved to do it by Spirit, and I hope you like that. If you need anything, just check out the description box. You can see my email address at the bottom, and we can do private readings, whatever you're interested in. And let me know what other subject matter you might be interested in. And I just wish you the best, everyone. All good things to come to you. And I hope also that you recognize the signs from the divine through your guides, and they lead you on the right path every day until all your dreams manifest into reality. I don't know where that came from, but blessings to you guys. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.